What's up, everyone? So starting it off a little different today. I'm actually in a 91 Camaro that I picked up for 500 bucks a couple months ago. So this is going to be my drift car. I'll show you some outside shots. It's in pretty good shape, pretty much full interior, which I've wanted. I got it for 500 bucks and it should make a pretty good drift missile. So I'm actually going to take a 5.3 and put a 4-speed behind it, a Muncie 4-speed, like an old school one, and attach that to the rear diffs, rear 7.5, weld the diff, and then go drifting. So in this video, I'm going to work on putting this roll bar in here. It's basically what I pulled out from Stu the Nova to replace with the roll cage. So just extra parts that I had laying around, and we'll get it in here. And pretty cool. You can see this car actually has T-tops, so it should be kind of sweet to go drift around with T-tops, and part of the reason why I actually want to put this roll bar in here. Always kind of interesting looking at what you find underneath the seat in here. So super easy to take these out, just a couple. All right, so got most of the interior out of this thing. Definitely pretty easy to take apart and seems to be in good condition. So the car is green, but you can see it was blue originally. So I got this roll cage just kind of put in here. I got the hatch off and T-tops off. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on getting this all pasted in here. It is a kind of a tight fit, given that it's out of the Nova. Maybe it's a little wide, but I think I can make it work. So we'll plan to see you guys in the morning. Good morning. So making really good headway. I actually had to cut this middle bar out of here. It's a little low compared to where I wanted it in here. So I'm getting this all, I'm gonna get the seam sealer off of here and build a little box for both sides to mount the cage. But yeah, this thing is in pretty nice condition. Body's pretty straight, and it's my green and black color scheme, so should be pretty nice once it's all put together. Once I get this tacked in here, I'll show you end of the day here. So got these all welded in here, came out really nice. So 4 points are mounted in here. I got the boxes made. Can't remember where I left off. The boxes are made on both sides. Everything's all welded in here, really tightly fit in there. Looks nice. So tomorrow I'm going to work on putting in these door bars, which are here, and another one here. It looks like it is kind of going to interfere with this armrest here, so I'll probably end up taking that out. But yeah, we're making good headway. Protected the windshield, and everything is looking good. Always a pain to weld in these roll cages, and I did do this on like the hottest day of the year. But I got it all done. One recommendation I have is make sure to cover up your glass if you're grinding or cutting in the car. So got this all in here. Pretty nice welds up in front. Put some plates in on both sides. There's one over there as well. Probably the most time-consuming thing is building these boxes down here. These two. And then, cutting and fitting these bars. So came out really nice. Yeah, this will be the drift car. So as I think I said, I'm gonna put a 5.3 LS in it, and then a Muncie 4-speed behind it, and weld the diff up and do some more chassis mods. I'm probably gonna figure out what subframe connectors to put in here, or maybe try and build some of my own. Weld them in to make sure they're nice and sturdy. And yeah, should be pretty fun. So T-top car. I do have the hatch off right now. It's kind of cool. I'm tempted to run it without the hatch, during the summertime. Or on Got some recommendations to triangulate this roll cage. So did a triangular bar through the main hoop, and also some X braces for the rear struts. And I also put a bar into the floor to kind of make up for lack of subframe connectors, so it should be nice and rigid. So I guess I can show a little more of what I'm going to do with this motor. So I'm just going to get it honed and cleaned real well. So bores look pretty good in this thing. It was what I was going to use on the Nova. And then for this, I'm just going to change out these valve springs for some LS6 valve springs, and I have an LS6 cam. And then I'll probably get these milled 0.015 to bump the compression up to around 10:1. And then I'll be running an LS6 or LS1 intake, whichever one I can kind of source. And then basically stock bottom end. Other than that, I'll probably put some new bearings in for the rods and mains, and then get all the parts cleaned up and slap it back together. And we should have a running motor here pretty soon. So yeah, should be good. Putting some bonus footage in here. So got all the plugs out of this LS and got all the parts that need work ready to go to the machine shop. So I got an LS6 cam here, LS6 springs, I'm gonna get the heads milled 015, should put me around 10-to-1 compression, and then all this stuff is gonna go into their parts cleaner. Still figuring out if I can hot tank the crank. I'll just bring it up there and see if they can do that for me. Block looks really good, no rust in it or anything. They are gonna put some new cam bearings in there, make sure we're all fresh and ready to go. All right, so I got some parts in here that I'm gonna Cerakote. So this is the valley cover, timing cover, and valve covers for this LS. So sandblasted them in the cabinet, and now I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of Cerakote, so it should come out really nice. I'll film it once. Got the parts all Cerakoted, came out really good. I do have this LS6 intake now. Got some harnesses here, cleaned up my coils. And then over here, I did get this motor back. So Zed's still here, but transmission for the car is all apart. And I did get this motor back. They did a really good job cleaning it up. New cam bearings, and also did the heads. So I have everything laid out here. I think I have pretty much all the parts to do the bottom end, swap, oil pan, and now I'm gonna wrap up this video, and we're gonna catch up in the next one doing probably the transmission and putting together this motor. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for stopping in at the Phantom Motorsports YouTube channel. If you like what you saw, give me a big thumbs up, and hopefully you're leaving with a bigger smile than you came in with.